Hello everyone! Welcome back. Mortal Glory. We're doing well. Got some decent items in the pocket. Everyone's got pretty decent agility overall. Upcoming fight's pretty tricky though, by the looks of it. A lot of magic damage flying around, but also a lot of regular damage. Got decent health pools, but I would like to see a bit more magic damage. I think... Yes, we got this. It's only 9 magic defense. It might not be enough to really go for it. We didn't look at any of this. We looked at the enemies before we ended last time. We didn't look at any of the items. We have a lot of gold. So we reach final tier, so we get an extra 400. Magic defense. Wisdom, HP, dodge. How much HP is that? 36 is 9. Vitality. I think that's a... this is what we would look for to swap this out, right? Extra wisdom is a bit more damage. Same HP, but magic defense, dodge chance. You know, the swing on dodge chance there is pretty massive. So, good to look at. 12. Physical damage, 8 armor, 16 HP to knockback. It is a more physical version of this, with a little extra armor and HP. And I think that's what we do here. The only magic damage you're getting is from this and this. We don't really use that, ever. And when we do it, it's going to be for the knockback. You're kind of like low on both damages, we might as well go towards one. So this would be good for that. Of course, alternatively. Magic damage. Wisdom, Vitality, MP. Would be nice to go here, but the agility is also... quite good. We do need the magic damage up for her. 2 is probably not enough to go for that. Physical damage, magic defense, dodge chance, and Icarus Strike, which is a decent attack. 7 agility, but it's only agility. I'm trying to like see if I can get away from agility. I think one of the problems, obviously, is I've kind of put myself into agility with not much leeway to get myself out. Like, taking 6 agility away from you is actually going to be okay, because you got the 10, so you're losing 1 move. So it could give you this for a bit of magic defense, but I think your health is probably enough. I think this would be would replace this. And I think this would replace that. So that's fine. Bot lethargy is fine. Vampiric touch, movable, obsessive strike, wild lunge. Okay. Check out recruits because we can afford a spicy recruit here. Not too bad. Of course, obviously high agility is always nice. Lacking armor is not great. 1 armor is just not going to work, my friend. This is looking like. Base 11 versus base 20 is obviously crazy good. But Mummon is 1 win away from a title. And again, still 5 agility, probably not worth. So I'm going to quick kind of flick through here just to see if there's any numbers that really jump out at me that are worth kind of taking action on. I don't think there is, so we're happy to buy these 2. That was going there, wasn't it? Yes. I think we're fine not to give this to anyone. I guess this could go down here, right? Reduce your moves by 1. You would still have some dodge, but I think... Was it 9 strength? I don't think it's really worth 9 strength. To be honest, I think you're tanky enough to actually be able to do more. The question is, do we put this anywhere? I think the answer for that is probably no. I mean, here might be okay. We are losing magic damage. I think we sell that. Probably hold on to that. Selling this is not worth it because it only sells 1. Might as well hold on to these 2 in case we ever need Shadow March. I was still hanging on to Bloodthirst. Yeah, sell that. Fine. Magic damage. Wisdom, Vitality. For the loss of agility, The problem is at the moment her current agility allows her to shoot someone straight away, but her damage is not high enough to really care, maybe? She has Bolt of Third. No, she has Debilitating Bolt. I apologise. Bolt of Lethargy is the one that reduces physical. This will at least give us the Lethargy back. There's possibility there, maybe? I think we leave it. I think we just go for the next round. No demands or desires, which is great. We don't have many demands this round, I don't think. They had decent moves, I think 4, 4, 5, 5. Just a lot of magic damage, just gotta be careful. Really? Did use Shadow March straight up, so that is a bit annoying. Did get the first blood in there, which is nice. Definitely kind of keep her back here. Just chuck some damage out. Can we get physical with you? Yes. And we probably should. This knocks back, so even doing it here is at least, you know, does a bit of extra damage. Apart from the dodge. There we go, that's fine. Kind of knew that was a possibility. If we knock this guy back, he's only going to go that way, which is a bit of a shame. We can definitely do with a bless there, and then knock him that way. Another dodge. Zap. It's fine, don't worry about it. Alright. Might as well do the 2 attacks here. He has high armor, so we want to do the thing on him. And ooh, good knockback, my friend. Okay, that's fine. Dodge. Ooh, yes, that was the... This is hurting quite a bit. Still not huge amounts, so it's not terrible. He has to come all the way back in, fortunately. So he can do it. They are all going on a Thum here. Let's debuff someone. This might be the time to use Pressure Blast, right? Although maybe just an attack. We may want to, like, retreat him, in fact. He's got a lot of armor, but they're doing a lot of magic. I think maybe we retreat here. Just for a little bit of safety. It's fine. Hits. Good dodge. She's poisoned from the random thing, which is quite nice. He's distracted. Good dodge again. We need you to get involved. Ooh, a crit on there is not great. Yeah, bless you. Wisdom. Don't really care. Actually, the wisdom was probably good there because it gave me a bit more defense. So I'm actually fairly happy with that. Weaken him. He resisted. It's fine. Ooh, nice zap. Good resist. Okay, wait. It's Moomon's turn. Stab. 1 health. Fortune. Oh, that's poison. I guess the fortunate thing is this this zap here is not doing much. He can't. She's firing it on the people who aren't really. It's not really doing much for. Might as well just stay. Knockback was probably not the most useful thing you've ever done. That's what I'm kind of throw. That went all right actually. Thum was a little bit scary for a Thum, but he got his vitality. Moomon getting an extra. Agility's nice. More wisdom on Leonard. So his wisdom is getting pretty high. Obviously, he's got a lot from things. Giving him something like this would maybe be good for him. 2 vitality, 1 agility, yes, all fine. Here we go. He's actually catching up here, which is quite scary. Definitely need to get her some spell power. Disintegration Blast, I do like. Spiritual Presence. Double all duration on all units, or Chaotic Intervention. I think we go for Disintegration Blast. There we go. Vicious, +3 Wisdom. Agile is nice, though. I think that gives you +1 AP. Thum approaches you, visibly fatigued. This is it. I can't do this anymore. I want to retire and spend the rest of my days in the secluded cottage next to a lake. I think we let him retire, you know? You know what? Thum, you've done well. I think we kind of got into a weird build path with you, where you weren't doing much damage, you weren't tanking much, and you weren't doing much magic damage. You were doing okay and all. Possibly we can look to now replace you with someone who's a bit better in all of those. Let's have a look here. Collateral damage, we can knock 2 people together, that's fine. That is the Chaos Torrent, yes. Short range, but obviously decent damage. Decent defenses, just not much health, and that obviously hurts. Clamour. Low range, apart from the curse. Not much defense, but just a lot of health. Wow, that's a 2 + 1 APs gives him 5. That's pretty nasty. Only 2 moves. You're just not scary. I'm not even gonna. Oh, yeah, I don't care about you. And you, Albus. Not terrible range. Force distraction at range 4. Low armor, low health, so we could probably kill you pretty quick. Looking to possibly up these numbers now to something a bit more useful. Just, you know, straight magic damage is always nice. Physical damage crit. Physical damage crit. Freezing winds I think is quite good. No. Not too bad actually. Slow to everyone. It's not the one I thought it was, to be fair, but Pressure Decay. Sale items are not. That's okay, but you know, there's not exactly much going for us here. Magic damage, crit chance, debuff chance. It's good. It's just not like super interesting. Obviously can't get you because we would need to replace here. You would be our go-to here. And you come with Zap and you come with Nature's Touch. Both are decent spells. You don't come with much armor. But you come with +1 AP, which is also very nice. You would possibly fit here. Maybe we would make you another mage. Speaking of another mage, okay, this is just pretty dog, to be honest, right here. This is looking a little more interesting. What's this? Debuff resistance down. That's not terrible. I think we may go here, just because she has Zap and Nature's Touch, and a decent starting Wisdom. Like, base Wisdom is really good. We could probably try and find her stuff with Wisdom on it, even if we have to give her some of our cursed items. I call them cursed items, not really cursed, but you know what I mean. So, you know, straight up here, we look into this and go, okay, physical damage isn't doing anything for you. Magic damage will do a lot more, which you do get from there. And because you have the +1 AP, agility is a little less useful. Obviously getting 5 moves is nice. We're definitely looking to replace some of this stuff. We probably need a new weapon for you, to be honest, Leonard. You've been holding on to this for a long time. Yeah, and some like rings and stuff is where we're really dropping the ball somewhat. Possibly we just go for the bladed gauntlet. It's a straight upgrade, to be honest. It's sellable. Magic defense, MP crit chance. Possibly we do this. Even though it's a little less agility, it's probably fine. We'll think about that one. Magic defense also has a straight up magic defense. Not very good items from this one, unfortunately. You'd love to see a bit more. This is probably the purchase we make here. Just to give her that magic damage. And in fact, she already has more magic damage than you with 33 wisdom. Because I guess you're not getting much magic damage from abilities, you just have magic defense. So it's possible that we swap this out here, although you lose a little fair amount from it. Do we give these two to anyone? Potentially that goes here. Could also go there. Though the agility. Both of these have agility, which is makes it a bit more difficult to swap them out. Could go here. You could shift that over there. You could do something like this, right? You shift that over there, right? Yes, you lose the agility. Bring this in here. 52 damage now. Minus 13 dodge, which obviously isn't great, but still got some crit. Decent armor, you know. Still doing okay damage here. What are you losing out on? What are your choices? Strength and agility. I think we're fine with it. We could even swap these two round. Give her the 5 moves. Just allow her to get into combat a bit quicker. It also kind of balances out the magic damage a little bit, maybe? Yeah, you're both on like... So, what were you before? 24 and 34? I feel like this... It's tricky, that. I feel like if we're going to give a disintegration bolt to one of you, it's got to be the person with more, right? You 100% need the armor, so we're not going to do that. I think this way round is fine. Because that way around just gives them 4 and 4, when we might as well have one person with 5, right? 3 armor is a bit scary. Straight magic damage there. Yeah, we may have to go into the next fight just kind of hoping for the best a little bit. Mass Purge obviously isn't going to get used here, but I feel like the 52 is nice, and if we can get something like Death Train, obviously becomes better. Maybe then we take this off so we get the crit back. Because obviously without this, so his crit is 28, which is just decently high. I think we sell these two. And I think that's all we do. Obviously, oh yeah, teach Disintegration Bolt to Diantha. Why not? She's obviously got things she can do both times from 5. She has Nature's Touch, which is decent but short range. This will just be a nice extra thing she can do. So yeah, this goes. Obviously, we're now less concerned as well about the fact that we're on Glory 1. Any problems we have in terms of getting, what do you call them, wounds. In one more round, they're all going to be gone. So definitely think we want to do this. She does have a lot of armor, but this will do a lot of damage, especially with the 20%. There you go, 61, straight up. We could just zap him from here. I just like doing zap, just because it's got no requirement for range. Can we? 2, 3. We could get over to here and fire this disintegration. Ah, she's only got 4 moves, and we'll just zap from here then. Either of these two are fine targets. Probably him, just because it'll do more. What have you just given me there? Amnesia, that's a bit painful. Got the fulfillment. Oh, that is a really good collision to get. Leonard, you beast. How much damage did you do there, Leonard? Use Quick Slash on Clammo, so he takes 37. Then the attack dealt 42 and 32 collision, and then 32 collision tears him as well. Just beautiful. You've got a... Okay, you just need to flee, unfortunately. There we go. Not as scary as it was in the, as I thought it was in the end. More wisdom, Leonard. For a Welf, he's very well read. Strength for Jillian is again not useful. Agility here is always fine. Strength here is great. And we get someone here. So, we could replace Jillian here with just someone who's straight up better in every way. We would have to re-get her spells, which would be a problem. But because her base is, her base here is 60. It's only 2 extra for the wisdom. But the rest of the bases are much higher. Like, armor is going to be the main thing here. We could replace Diantha. Again, it would be a straight replace. Not much increase on the base there for either of these. But you have some interesting spells. Not great, though. What's this? I think we go with Edwina. I think Jillian is kind of, she's good. Competition behind her name. Poisonous. 6% probability plus 1 injury to all. I think we've got the items we need, maybe. I don't... Plus 1 injury to all actually isn't too bad. Again, like I say, we're getting them all healed next, so might as well do it. See if we get something. Didn't get anything. Oh well. We're not down by that much health. And if we go to the guild house... Here we go, look. 7, 21, 33, 85. 15, 22, 35, 14, 20. She's just tankier. The main thing is going to be spells. We are against... she's decent, to be honest. In kind of both respects. Disintegration Bolt's going to hurt, but the Hammer Throw won't. His charge will suck. That's kind of it. And he's not terrible, to be honest. We could have a look at our recruits. Tharzi. Yeah, not bad, but I think we're fine. Shop. This is if we want to go heavy into agility, right? This is something we could replace here. Obviously, 6 more agility for and a bit more health for like -1 armor and -1 physical damage, and crit and knock. I think that's probably worth going there, to be honest. We're looking for spells as well. Remember that. Rapid combustion is almost exactly what we're looking for someone like Edwina. Bull rush is not. Press Assault is not. Poison Shift is not. Poison Shift and Mana Bomb. Rapid combustion at least gives us something to do from range. Yes, it's on a cooldown. And maybe we could buy something next time, but it's, applies burning debuff with no chance of failure. Magic plus 20. Losing out on Zap, I think, is probably the worst thing about this. But she has okay other stuff. And she's tanky enough to be able to get a bit closer. So I think I'll definitely buy that. Armor Wisdom, crit, Physical Vitality. Anything else here that's giving us some nice magic damage? I don't believe so. Possibly we'll swap these two around and see how that does with the stats. Basically just swaps around who has the better damage. That's not really that useful. Losing out some magic damage and some agility for armor may be useful here, but probably not. Especially because you've got Zap, so you're the person who's going to be staying back now. This I think we purchase and put it here. Just makes him super fast. And he can get around. He's got a lot of crit, a lot of health. Knockback 70%. He's a wrecking machine. And Chaos Blessing's still fine. And he's been getting mana every so often, so he's been able to use this more. Potentially we get rid of Zealot Strike. Could even think about giving someone like this Bloodthirst instead of Debilitating Bolt, but he gets that from this, so maybe not. Bull Rush. That's what this is, isn't it? Giving Leonard Bull Rush is also a useful idea. I would love to see Javelin Throw appear. A Pressing Assault over Spinning Swing is another potential. Sorry, of Zealot Strike. Yeah, I'm not using Zealot Strike. Let's forget it. Grab. Pressing Assault. I think we're fine going into this fight. Even match. What is that? End the fight with a 1-to-1 duel. Should have done. If we want to go that way. We do go first. Which means I'm going to do my standard. Let's get behind this pillar. Didn't check out moves. Possibly should have done. Rapid Combustion is rangeless. Who has low? It's possibly not worth doing here, because she's not going to act again. We could approach and then just basically choose our target, right? And how much is it going to do? It's not going to have the 20%, obviously. She's going to do 25. It's going to do 45. So I think here is probably best. Although he's going to throw something at me. Something tells me it's... Unless this crits. He's burning as well, so I guess it does that damage. Interesting on the knife throw. Not sure why... I should have gone across one. It doesn't really matter, it just pierces all. Maybe just die. Frankly, just die. Potion of Fire, okay. I do like the thing for Pressing Assault. 3... 2, 1, and then I can Bull Rush. Using a lot of throws and stuff, which is fine. 11 or... Wait, is this my guy? Yeah, it is. Okay. I can't swing at him. Might as well just swing both here. Ooh, good dodge. And resisted. You are getting low on health. This is still going to do a decent amount. And heal. Oh, guess the blocked most of it. Zap. How much is Zap going to do? 34 minus 22. I think we can afford to get closer and do that instead. Oh, ooh, good dodge. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, good dodge. Stabbed, okay. I probably shouldn't use the swing unless I'm like... looking to... The extra attack I shouldn't do unless I'm looking to kill 2 people. Can we get us Blessing here? Your turn next, if he lives. Which he does. Takes him a little while to get back into melee. There we go. Then gaining armor is good. Agility, vitality. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We get Shadow March, which I think we will take. Farewell Swing is fine. Yeah, definitely Shadow March, TH to one of these 2. Okay, we will heal. No, we didn't actually have to heal because we had 1. Which is good. Let's have a look at our final here. No demands, which is great. Don't care about desire. Lots of move, lots of armor. Very, very defensive. Damage-wise, is still quite scary. This person on their own can do quite a lot. And can put quite a lot of debuffs down. He's got the Death Train, so he's a little scary. Armor is lacking. Possibly worried about that. High damage. This might be a difficult one. Lots of throws here, including trident throw, which is obviously very scary. And you've just got kind of high stats across the board. This is probably the toughest beast we've seen in a long time. Obviously, high defensives across the board. Possibly going to have to look to maybe drop down her, you know, damage here. Using debuffs. What's on sale? Reckless Blitz. No thank you. Quick Slash. Yes please. Just more damage out with Mammon. I think we can replace Chaos Blessing, maybe. Oh no, we get that from that, so maybe it's ooh, that's an interesting one. We'll come back to that, but I think we'll possibly buy it. Enter the Throw is fine, it's just a charge. Pressure Blast, Soul Purge, Pressure Poison. Shadow March I think we teach to either of them. Probably you, because you go sooner. Purely because you're there, but, you know. Got some armors here. Which are this one's very nice. 9 armor. We lose some strength. We gain armor, we gain magic defense. We gain health. I think we're fine to knock the strength on the head to get rid of debilitating bolt and give him something else as well. So that's also a possibility. We couldn't afford it. We could afford both of these, but we'll have a look elsewhere. This one is just more armor, magic defense. This one gives physical damage, so this one might be the one we go for. Doesn't give health, but it gives him more defenses, which is always nice. 6 vitality is a lot, though. I think either or. Don't think anything else is particularly great. That's okay. So, possibly go for this and this. There's no other real spells that we can... Guess we can grab fresh... Because the other problem here is she does this and then she has to rely on these two. Both of which have cooldowns. So just giving her something else with a single cooldown. It is range 1, unfortunately. Maybe something like Potion of Poison. No, because we've already got Potion of Fire. It's basically the same thing, right? Possibly we look at our recruits. Possibly we look here. Maybe she has better spell selection. She doesn't. You would have been nice to pick up. And potentially we still could if we sold stuff. So how much are we selling? We want to sell... We can't be bothered with these two. Actually, no, we sell this. I think we sell this as well. 10 physical damage. So I think if we sell all of... and this I think we sell as well. Sell all that, we could definitely get her. Question is, do we want her? Who would she replace? And he has base 33 damage. Then 19 from gear. So that's not replacing there. His base 12, so it could replace over here. 8, 17, 5, 11, 12, 10, 14, 11, 17, 16. You could go for this and then buy a bunch of stuff, but I think she's just too expensive, to be honest. I think at the end of the day, she has Invigorating Blow and she has 30 staff. Nah, I think we're fine. I think we go for our plan of purchase this, swap that in there, sell that off. Let's just go sell somewhere else. Could go here, to be fair. It's loss of agility, which is never great, but it gives Debilitating Bolt, and that's interesting because that's a skill that she could use. We could get rid of Potion of Fire and give her the Debilitating Bolt, which has no cooldown. Could also go here. Losing the 3 agility here actually means nothing for her. But it does lose some magic damage. And we all know that, you know, spiky damage is probably a bit better. She does need the armor, though. So potentially it goes there. Because she also doesn't have a fourth ability. Problem is she has Zap. We kind of want Debilitating Bolt over here. We could swap these two round. Like so, but then it just gives her 5. And I guess giving her 5 is good because then she can set up the Disintegration Blast. giving her less movement, but allowing her to have a different skill. Let me forget the potion of fire here. Possibly better. I think we sell this. I don't think this goes anywhere. We would love to see magic damage somewhere, but unfortunately we're just not seeing it. +4 magic damage, not good enough. And we might as well just see if we can get some extra skills here. What did you get here? Mass Purge. Oh yeah, you gain Mass Purge from that, that's fine. There's the Fray, Pressure Blast, Soul Purge. Not really much I'm looking at here as something that's great. I think we maybe... This is probably the toughest one we've had in a while, purely because I think Irene is just so good. We may want to see if we can take the rest out. She has 7 moves, and she could probably get in range and charge. That's the first one to say something in a while as well. Yeah, she's probably going to go straight for here. Not too bad, actually. I was a lot more worried about that. So we can definitely weaken. Okay. Definitely stab and stab. Obviously, he's resisting a lot, which is not great. I think we do the elusive now. The how many moves? 4 and 6? He could get in range, right? He can't get in range. Oh, he could get in range here, actually. So I think we want to elusive now, just to protect ourselves. I mean, he doesn't have dodge chance anyway. Maybe I should have swapped this out to give him his dodge and crit back. Possibly. Bit late now. She didn't actually go for it, which is nice. I think we back up. I think this is good because, obviously, ignores damage. He's now used Shadow March as well, which obviously isn't great. Chaos buff there. Dodged. She's not doing great, but I think it's doing fine enough. Good pushback. Ooh, that's no good. That was the charge, I assume. That was the death train going through. Shall we see some what we want to see? 1, 2, 3. We could get the debilitating bolt there. They're really... He's scarier in melee. Set him on fire a bit. Good dodge. Good dodge. Good dodge. Good dodge. Everyone's dodging. It's Dodge City. I think we come down here. I think we got to try and get this guy out of the way. So we come up here to that. Dodged. Ooh, big hit. Not too bad, I suppose. Dodge, fire. I think that's fine to do. Dodge. Yeah, it's all dodging. I think we can attempt to escape here and bolt lethargy him. Ooh, down goes Leonard. That's not great. That was a big crit as well. Chaos Blessing yourself. What did you get? Strength? Ooh, that's good. That's good news. Moomin might be able to do it all on his own. Yeah, I think we do that. 2v2 now. We've got the ability to get a full range charge here, and he does it. Get the Shadow Blessing. I think. Bless yourself again. Immovable. Get. Do I want to send them? No, because he could knock back that far, technically. Excellent work, Mammon. Pretty much did it all by himself. Obviously, the defenses were okay here and here. They were just lacking the health. He just had the defense. He didn't even have that much armor or magic resist. He just has so much health, and he was just able to knock people back and do so much. Another win. which is fantastic for us. Yes, lots of team Cutthroats, Beheading, Glory, and the fiction brought glory to your name. Glory level 1. Yep, they take top spot, which is fine. Obviously, they got through the whole thing without taking much damage. Photos Annihilation did also very well, but they got the bonus points for being on. Glory 1, what's Glory 2 do? Smarter AI plus previous levels. That's going to be very, very interesting. So obviously you've still got double injury battle, and we've got smarter AI. Yeah, we'll try that next time. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you had a good series this time. Cutthroats Beheading, another win, 4 in a row. Glory level 2 next time. Please, like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.